Sometimes the strongest actions are the simplest ones. Just look at what people did this week. Let's start with a video where a young boy accidentally bumps into a man while walking toward a soldier. The man doesn't get upset, and the boy continues forward, placing his toys on the soldier's table and giving a salute. The soldier, surprised by the gesture, stands up and respectfully salutes the boy in return. A man ran into a store and grabbed a bottle of water. But wait, it wasn't for himself. Nearby, a woman had started to lose consciousness and collapsed. The man rushed over, opened the bottle, and gave her water. Slowly, she stood back up. The store worker, realizing what had happened, chose not to charge him and even offered him some food. An elderly woman's grocery bag tore as she was walking. A young boy sitting nearby with his mom immediately got up and began helping her gather the scattered items. He had no idea that his simple act of kindness would be rewarded. Once the bag was full, the woman pulled out her wallet and handed him some money, and his mom praised him for doing the right thing. A little girl in a wheelchair really wanted a doll, but her mom saw the price and said no. The girl became terribly sad. Then an elderly man nearby pretended to be a kind Santa and gave her the doll. The mom was upset at first, but the old man smiled and handed her the money. An elderly man wanted to take the escalator, but no one around even looked his way. One passerby suggested using the stairs, but the old man had dropped his cane and couldn't climb on his own. Then a boy walking with his mom saw the old man struggling to stay on his feet and, with a sincere desire to help, immediately rushed over. The boy started whining. He didn't want to walk. His mom, carrying heavy bags, asked him to be patient and keep going, but he kept complaining. Then his grandpa, noticing the scene, smiled and offered him a ride on his wheeled walker. The boy immediately lit up and happily agreed. The whining stopped right away. A little girl from a poor family asked some strangers for money to buy food, but they rudely refused and walked away. The girl lowered her head and started crying, but suddenly the same people returned, carrying a full basket of apples and oranges. They placed a note on it saying $2 and bought the first fruit themselves. From then on, the girl sold everything and was able to buy herself food. A man's car engine suddenly started smoking, and he panicked, jumping out with no idea what to do. At that moment, a boy riding by on his bike stopped. He began waving the smoke away with the man, then confidently showed him what to do to fix the issue. The man looked at him in surprise, but decided to follow the boy's advice. And to his shock, it actually worked. An elderly woman was struggling to carry her grocery bags. She stopped to catch her breath and set the bags down. Just then, a woman in a bad mood walked by and angrily kicked one of the bags. The old lady burst into tears, but a man quickly ran over, picked the bags up, and asked her to wait. A few minutes later, he returned with a wooden cart on wheels, gently placed the bags inside, and handed her the pull rope so she could take it with her. A little girl carefully trims her older sister's hair. She holds the scissors gently, but her heart is full of care. This isn't just a game. She's trying her very best, because to her, it means so much more. It's a moment of love, trust, and sisterly closeness that they will remember forever. Give us know in the comments which moment you liked the most, and if you want to see more, click the pop-up on the screen.